Hey guys, welcome to the Mythic Booster channel and welcome to a tech review and unboxing. We haven't done one of these non-Pokemon Go related for a bit. We've obviously done some pop sockets. If you don't know what that is, they go on the back of your phone like this. They stop you from dropping them. Go and watch that review, they're brilliant. We have also looked at my whole vlogging setup for the GoPro, which is what you're being filmed on now. But today we are going to do a not unboxing but review of the M-Audio M-Track device. So if that's exciting to you and you want to know how I use this for my YouTube videos, stay tuned because that is what's coming up on the channel today. Hi guys, welcome to another Mythic Booster tech review. I like making these, I think they're quite helpful, and I think I want to make these so they're not overly complicated. I want to just let you guys know if the things that I review work, and they're going to be good. So this is, as we said, a not unboxing but review of this, which is what I run my condenser mic off. And as it's a not unboxing, we don't need that. That's gone. But we do need the bit of gear itself. And here it is. I've currently unplugged it because I have been using it. This is the M-Audio M-Track, and I hope you do some funky zoom around stuff in the corner on the B-roll. It's quite a nice looking bit of kit. It's nice in the sort of the, you know, Apple-esque white, and it's a very cool looking thing. First and foremost, I think the most important thing to start with is how have I got along with it? And the answer is really well. It works. I like things that work. I don't think things need to be complicated, they just need to work. And this does exactly what I need it to. I was really confused about how I wanted to get my mic working because I didn't know a lot about audio. I sort of learn this stuff as I go along. Okay guys, what I'm going to go through with you now is essentially how I use this device. Well, not really how I use it, is what all the bits do. So for me, I'm using it mainly as a phantom power source for my condenser microphone. But however, you can do a number of other things. You've got two inputs on the front. So you've got dual inputs. So you've got your standard... I'm not going to try and be techie with this because I think techie is confusing. You've got your standard microphone style input. And then you've got your standard jack plug input like you would get on a guitar or that sort of thing, or a really decent pair of headphones. So you've got dual inputs for both. You've got two lines. You've got here, so you've got a line input, so almost like a direct input, and then something that's sort of preamped. You've also got individual levels here to adjust both your settings, and you've got a bit of a digital display here. It's not the most accurate in the world, this little sort of this little LED display. It's a lot more obvious if you look at it in your recorder settings on your computer. You've got here, this is what's important for me for powering my microphone, is phantom power. So that's a plus 48 volt phantom power to get power to your microphone. And then you've got two settings here. You've got a direct setting and then a USB setting. So this is a way to essentially mix the inputs and outputs. So for example, the direct setting is getting information directly from your microphone or your guitar, outputting it through your speakers and or headphones. Or you can half and half it. You can put it half between direct and half between USB. So that's taking into account your input sources and the noise sources coming from your PC, and then you can output them accordingly, so you can mix the two if that's what you need to hear. You've got an individual headphone volume adjustment, and then you've got the volume of your monitor. So whether that's your monitors coming through speakers or it's coming through headphones, it's another way you can monitor it here. That is basically as simple as it gets. It's great. However, what you need to know, and I think what most people want to know about this, is can you power a condenser microphone with this? And the answer is yes, you can. So let's have a look at the back now. Right, okay, at the back is pretty straightforward. All you've got really on the back is the USB, which is your power and obviously your information from your PC. And then you've got a left and right output for speakers. Obviously you can come out to a normal monitor style set of speakers. So this is if you're playing a guitar, plugged into this, that would actually output the noise from your guitar through your speakers, or you can obviously output it through a set of headphones or whatever. I've got some converters here, so that's just a jack to normal smaller sort of auxiliary output. So for example, you could actually output these into, say, your flat screen monitors and use those as monitors as well into something like a phono output, so that would work as well. So yeah, it's really quite simple on the back as well. Easy way to sort of look at this, I've got my settings, so just point it at my monitor. I want to keep this sensible, so if I open up my recording devices, in here I've labelled my condenser mic, and if I move a bit closer you can see we get the volume going up and down on the condenser mic. It's labelled as a 2 M-Audio M-Track device, and that's the default device. I've got these two little inputs here, but I may do a separate video. This voice meter output is a way to put a noise gate onto your microphone, which essentially dulls out background noise, but that's a later video. Keep an eye out for that because I'm going to explain how to do that, and it's a nice bit of kit that works quite well. So yeah, really quite easy to install, and it just works. It really does just work. Yeah, and then once it's sat back down on the desk, you can see the little LED input light working. As I say, at the moment, I can make it peak to red quite easy, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's peaking out. It doesn't show that in the recording software. So yeah, so that's some of the display working with it plugged in. You get the blue lights around the edge, and yeah, it's a tiny bit of software that fits quite nicely under my monitor in the corner there. Okay, as I said, I'm keeping this really simple because I think all people want to know is, does it work? Well, yes, I get good quality out of it. I record my Let's Plays with it. I get great responsiveness from my microphone. It powers it well. It works every time. It's not expensive. It's $59.99. That's English pounds. Yeah, you can pick them up on eBay for slightly cheaper again. But you've just got to shop around. But for something that's under 100 quid, that works, looks nice, is easy to use, you do get some free software as well. Let me get this box I throw over here. It does give away some free software as well. You get Ableton Live, and it does give you a number of bits of free software, and you've got some wave software included, so you like some mixing tools, which I feel is probably aimed at live recording with guitars and stuff. It's not something I've sort of delved into. I use a package called DX Tory for basically recording my Let's Play stuff, and I can sort of do all the manipulation in Premiere Pro afterwards, and that works absolutely fine. So yeah, lots of free software. I say it would be probably more helpful for sort of the music orientated individual, but that's cool. And it's, you know, from what I can see, it's some really quite high-end software. You get some loads of sort of special effects pedals and things like that if you're using it for guitar work. But yeah, on the whole, great bit of kit, great value for money, works well, does what I need it to do, and readily available. I can't see what anyone else would want. If you're a super high-end musician, I should imagine you can get a better bit of software. I believe it goes 24-bit 48 Hertz, so it won't do 32-bit sounds. But to be honest with you, that's lost on me, and I probably wouldn't know any difference. So if you want something to power a condenser mic that's like up here, so you can use it for team chat, or you know, do some Let's Play recording, or get some better sound quality. Bear in mind, lots of the sound quality comes from your microphone. I didn't pay very much for this one, but it does the job, and I can tweak it, and when I've got some more money available, I'll upgrade it, and I think that's the spirit of things. Get started, upgrade slowly as you go. But that, however guys, is my, as complete as I feel it needs to be, guide to the M-Audio M-Track. I'd love to hear your comments on the channel. If you've got one of these and you've got anything you'd like to add that you think would be helpful for people that have watched this review, if you'd just like to ask some, you know, some bits of information about how I'm getting on with it in more detail, feel free to do that. Remember to like the video if you've liked it. Remember to subscribe to never miss anything on the channel. We do Let's Play, we do some Pokemon Go stuff, we do more unboxing things as well. So remember, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the Mythic Booster channel. Cheers guys.